We have low-level heroes, yes indeed, taking down a max base. I think, yeah, this is totally max Town Hall 9. Now, I know not the best base design, but hey, it is still tricky. It's not your internet base, so it's a little bit trickier. And for, you know, people can get thrown off by that. But I really like this strategy, guys. It's a Gobo Lalo. So, if it's a mixture of ground and air attacks, and because of the base design where it's open like this, he's just going to be able to push his golems into the core, and the bowlers behind will just kind of be able to take out all these air defenses in there. So it really makes a big deal. He's got the funnel. Look what he did. He's got golems up front and then wizards on the side, and then here comes his king and queen. Now only a level 11 king, 14 queen. So again, you can 3-star max bases. And could you 3-star using anti 3-star bases? Yes, you can. I mean, this is kind of an anti-3-ish. I mean, I know what they're going for, just not it's an older meta, or people used to kind of run this, thinking it's tricky, but it is I think this is a little bit better than the internet base, often at Town Hall 9. But see, look at the power of the queen and the king, all the kill squad going into the core there. And look what he's got on the back end. Now, the only thing you've got to worry about is this right here. Now, typically you don't go, you don't spam in your loons, but I like it here, and the reason why, let's pause it. Everything is locked onto the hounds, so it is good to have many of those loons right at the beginning. Did he need all 10 of them? I think he could have gotten away with less, but it didn't matter in the end because look what's happening here. He's got all the spells, everything's going right there, and he does have side loons, which I love. I love bringing in the loons on the side, and they're going to be coming up here to the north. It's just kind of helping out, spreading out his loons and getting the job down. So again, very nicely executed because everything was clumped together. It's a bad base design on that. Again, I say it's not a good base, but it's a better base than, say, an anti-2, if you will. He just gave up. You don't want to have your air defenses. We'll speed it up. Very nice from Eric from Clan Ice Bears. Again, people have been asking for low content. I'm trying to bring the low level content as much as possible. It can be hard because I got to find it from other clans. But very nicely done using the Gobo Lalo strategy. It can be done. So on a base defense, you don't want your air defense right here and all this stuff clumped around it. All you have to do is put hounds there, and then you can loon it or hog it. But I like the loons there, honestly. I mean, obviously, I do like the La Loon on this base because it's giving so much. It's just tanking, so all these are just pretty obsolete. Now, if these were by themselves, it would be a lot better because there would be no hound being able to tank over there, if that makes sense. So very nicely done from Eric. Now we're talking about some strategy. Now, in case you didn't know, a Town Hall 8 can 2-star Town Hall 9s. And a lot of times if they have bases like this, which most Town Hall 9s are anti-3, I mean, you'll run into internet bases that have the Town Hall in the center, but if they're like this, and if you need a 2-star on a Town Hall 9, a Town Hall 8 can do it. And here's one strategy to do it. Now there's many ways you could use dragons on this to get percentage. You could use minions. There's many ways instead of just kind of bum rushing. He's just kind of putting all his Valkyries down in the core there. But since a lot of these anti-3-star bases has free percentage on the outside, look at this. Archers could get up there. He didn't bring any, but that's something you can bear in mind for next time. Bring some archers there, and they can get the job done. All this free, look at this wizard. OP wizards up here, man. Wizards getting all that. The wizards are here again in the south. So just look for that, and you can 2-star Town Hall 9s. They're not that hard to do. Again, strategies, you could bring archers, minions, not baby dragons, dragons to get percentage. You can do, I mean, what he did, you could do golems and Valkyries. There's many ways to get the percentage, so just giving you the option of, like, in case your clan needs it for the win, you can get the job done. And that's what happened here from Monster Mike. He could have gotten a couple more percentage up there to the top, maybe 1 or 2 more, but still great job for the 2-star. Again, these are just, you know, regular clans, and I'm sure you face this all the time where 2 stars will win the war. So just bear that in mind, okay? And it will go well for you. Welcome, my friends. We have mass hogs. Yes, we do. Get your hog sheet. You know, you got to get your t-shirt, guys. This is seriously mass hogging right here. You can do it at Town Hall 9. So I get that I'd Hog that t-shirt. I've got those. I'll have the link in the description. You need to pick one up. I think you'd enjoy that. But anyways, if you're looking for a mass hog, yes, you can mass hog max bases. Now I know the heroes aren't maxed out, but what's the purpose of the golem here? So the golem and the king and queen and a couple wizards are there to get the enemy queen. That's really the only obstacle in their way, and of course kill the CC as well. But say for instance you didn't have a golem, you have to have a golem there. There's too many defenses. If you just put your king in there, you kind of do a hero charge in there, you're not going to get the job done. The king would die off way too fast. You wouldn't kill the enemy queen, and then it would be a big fail. So, you know, it just depends. People, how do you decide when to bring a golem, when not to? Well, how many defenses are around the queen or your objective? If there are a lot of defenses but around it, say you're just trying to get the queen, she was protected quite a bit. You're going to need a golem. You're going to need either Valkyries. You're going to need something to help out the kill squad. Does it make sense? Now here comes the hogs. And again, I've always talked about hogs are kind of like loons. You got to do the nice pathing. I do not like spamming in the hogs. You notice he's going to trinkle them in. And look, here they come. He's doing a king tank and he's bringing hogs on the back end. These hogs are going to take down the wizard towers. And he's going to just nice and systematically bring some in. He saved 3 hogs. And look at that. Saved 3 hogs so he can use those on key structures. He's got an extra heal. Again, putting the heal spells down, it's really just practice when to put the heal spells down. If you notice Tesla farms, if you notice there's a tough section or see a giant bomb pop, you can get the job done. Look at the back end hogs up at 12, and that is why you sprinkle them in. Imagine he put all his hogs here in the core. The pathing wouldn't have been as well. He would have lost more to spring traps, so I really highly stay against it at Town Hall 9. Now at Town Hall 10, it is different. Sometimes you do want to put all your hogs in at once, depending on the pathing and depending how the base you hit it. But even Town Hall 10, sometimes you do want to sprinkle in a couple. But Town Hall 10 is a little bit different because there's those Inferno Towers, and they working together faster is actually a little bit better, I've seen. Now, there are, of course, everything's variations, guys. We already know that. But in case you wanted a mass hog strategy, Lay from Spartan's Legacy. Again, we're at Spartan's Legacy, my friends. We're at Spartan's Legacy. Anyone see that movie? I don't know. I bet you all did see that movie. Bruno, you want to see Bruno's hit? No, let's. Oh, that's right. They had a lot of engineered. So let's go up to Sugar. Let's go up to Sugar's hit. I don't know many of these people. Actually, I don't know any of these people. But we're going to just show a lot of bases. Now, these 9s, again, some of them were decently designed. Others were like this, just kind of. These are old meta. Yeah, I mean, the chinks in the armor is that you can get a lot down with this kind of older meta. It's just the way it is. I mean, that's just how a cookie crumbles, I suppose. But he's just doing a 3 golem push, and he's going to Laloon the rest. Now, interesting on this, a lot of times you don't bring a hound. Sometimes you'll bring, if you're doing 3 golems, usually you'll just do back-end loons without a hound or something. I mean, there are variations or back-end hogs, but I think he chose to do the hound because he realized this air defense right in the corner at 3, that was going to be hard to get. And with the hound there, was going to be able to tank nicely for the Expo, for the Wizard Tower, for some of the other, and the Archer Tower around it. So, again, it just depends where you're going to enter. What do you think your kill squad can get? Because just what I said, look at that, guys. I'm totally right. Yes, I am right. So the Hound is here because he knew he couldn't get to that air defense. Just like I call it, I didn't even have to know his plan, and I kind of knew exactly why that Hound was needed. Now, for whatever reason you didn't need the Hound, then bring some more loons, you know? So it really is base dependent, guys. You can't just spam in this stuff. You got to think it through a little bit, and, you know, just put in some time. You know, 10 minutes, even 10 minutes goes way longer than, you know, just a YOLO attack. Typically, though, 10 minutes might not be enough. If you're newer at the game, I would encourage you to watch some videos, do some things like that. And my mic was way over there, and so it's probably in the distance. Oh my goodness. The distance voice, now it's up closer. Why was my mic so far away? Anyways, there's Sugars showing us how it's done with a nice Gobo Lalo. Hey, swagging the Queen ability, doesn't even need it. Very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. And you know, let's go with Simon. Hey, a lot of different. Okay, this is a queen walk, giving you a lot of different strategies. Queen walk into La Low. Now, why the kind of hit on this base? Well, what he's going to do, it looks like he's going to try to charge in his queen. So you notice what he's trying to do. He's going to try to break in his queen as far as possible. He's bringing 13 wall breakers. That is quite a bit. He had a couple wall breakers, so he wanted the. It seems like he wanted the. Okay, a couple wall breaker fails, but that's why he brought in the extra. So maybe not going to be able to get the queen push in as far as he wanted, but still going to get some very nice value. The queen will step into this section here because the king and wizard's funneled. And when the queen comes, look what's going to happen here. She's going to take out all this good stuff. And you already know what's kind of happening. Her goal is to get inside and kind of push inside deep. The wall breakers did not really do as much as she wanted. Even actually, okay, actually open this section here. They did do at the end, finally. Did do what Simon wanted to get in here. So with that wall breaker open, now you could have brought a jump, but see, bringing the jump means less spells for your loons. I mean, it's a trade-off. I mean, if you bring that many wall breakers, that means you could have brought more loons. But look, okay, queen is not going to go south, so I bet that threw him for a loop, unfortunately, and he still recovered. Still was able to recover, even with the queen going wonky wonk. He did have a couple wall break fails, so that didn't help, but because look how easy this pathing is, guys. You see it? All you have to, you put the hounds down, they're just going to path over, then you put your loons. Look at that. Look what he's doing. See, you don't want that sort of pathing. It's just too easy. It's too easy for your loons. I mean, it's just not, there's not really anything to distract them, to get them out of the way. He's got loons over here at 3 o'clock, and it's just going to be pretty much a smash because just how the base design was set up. He did lose a couple more of his loons because the queen her AI kind of went off. So he lost more loons than he probably should have, or would have, I guess, if the queen didn't do that. But in the end, not the biggest deal. So gonna get the 3-star nonetheless, even with kind of the queen doing her craziness. Nice 3-star indeed. Taking down the base with some pups, and the queen is still up. Hey man, love it. You gotta love it. 3-star is a 3-star. We're not doing too many process videos. We're just gonna show some nice 3-stars, guys. Let's just show some nice. Let's show Dad's hit. Why not? Let's just show Dad's hit. What is this base? He's doing, oh, nice. I love it. Queen walk into dragons, giving you lots of strategies here. I know it's a lower tier Town Hall 9. Actually, it's a Town Hall 10. Does he have a 3rd expo? No, he doesn't. So it's a new Town Hall 10, but he's got Town Hall 8 air defenses. Interesting. Okay, or is that Town Hall 7? What air defenses are? That's Town Hall 8, maybe. I guess that's probably Town Hall 8. Anyways, oh, okay. Did he plan this on purpose? The Golem walk? I love me some Golem walk. Golem walk at Town Hall 9? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Or did the healers shift off? I think the healers shifted off from the queen and they locked on to the golems, but now they're back on the queens. You know, sometimes healers, I've actually heard that the new healers are actually, their AI changed a lot. But huge kill squad here, gonna get some major value. And since the air defenses are all in the core there, he realizes all he has to do is he can put baby dragons on the outside. Now, could you have used loons? Of course. I mean, sometimes you want to just practice new army comps, you know? It's a midweek war, just practice using baby dragons. I mean, they're hardly used anymore. Oh, where's his jump? Where's he gonna put, oh, he needs to put a jump down right now. Oh, there it is. I was like, what happened to his second jump? Because all the air defenses will go down, you know, baby dragons on the back end will do the trick. You could have brought loons, you could have brought hogs, you could have brought anything, but hey, if you're gonna practice, might as well get out there and practice. And I think Dad, you know, just having some fun, Spartan's Legacy, having some fun. I think that's an important thing in Clash, to have fun if you can. You know, some attacks you just do over and over, and you know, when you've played the game a long time and you're at a, you know what you're doing, you want some variety. You know what I mean? These midweek wars, you know, try something new. You know, I know Snip, he's done some like mass minions, you know, challenges, or like trying to use like 20 wall breaker challenges, or what, I think that was a one, or there's all kinds of people out there, you know, trying to do something fun. As long as you get the 3-star, go for it, right? Or even if you don't care about your record, it really doesn't matter. Just try to improve your game. I always say you want to attack with multiple strategies. So if you don't know how to use baby dragons, if you don't know how to use hogs, loons, get on out there. Witches are definitely the easiest. We already know that one. But nice attack from Dad. Nicely done. Thanks for watching, my friends. We'll see you next time. Halo out.